moonwalk on. Go. Oh, like every category other than this is going to start with Series Station. Of getting to Ridley, dealing with him and getting back, but movement to optimize here, but 100%. There'll be a lot of things to collect after this, but they are taking 5 hits from Ridley's tail. To start that first escape, see what escape timers we end up with. In front of doors to pre-open them and feed through them. A few hits in the falling ceiling tile room. So that slows the escape down a bit. A 44 and a 45. Very nice. In chat that was a series PB, so congrats. Both will head on to Zeebs to 101 item fanfares. And it looks like BFrobber is going to be doing Moonfall. Doing that uncaps Samus's vertical speed for the fall. At the top, it actually allows clipping through the platform that is against the wall. And very efficiently. Down in Blue Brinstar, grabbing the necessary items to wake the planet up. Those bases of running. For that little bit of extra speed. Oh, it's fight towards Bomb Terizo. This climb room will see a climb from BFrobber. center platform's ledge grab climb from Mako. See the difference in strats there? To that, allowing BFrobber to catch up. Grabbing bombs with full health. Exactly what you want. You need all of the missile drops from Bomb Chorizo's projectiles that you can get. Have this fight go as quickly as it possibly can. Mako successfully leaving a missile drop in the air. Through that fight and can head down to try to keep things going. Mako made a room with some speed, but the exact amount for that strat, but both are through that E-tank. Just taking damage from the BFrobber doing the same. Keeping those 5 missiles to open the door to early supers right away. Both through and up there. But here is where the divergence is for 100% from the other ones. Having to go back here to get this reserve tank and the 2 missiles behind it. One very neatly hidden behind the other. Tank will see about any possible leftward mock balls through this room. So both have to go over the top of the room again. Missile that's under the bridge. BFrobber do those crumble blocks before they respawn. Now they can both continue to big pink for more items. This room there is a missile pack and there is charge beam. Robber is getting the missile pack now, as is Mako. Is going to for a large number of ways. And neither of them getting the Green Hill Zone mock ball. Headed on over to Red Tower. They'll start to make their way over to the first major boss, Kraid, but detour upward for Spazer first. To make Kraidslayer and Norfair a lot easier at some time. BFrobber getting grabbed by a yapping maul though. Go and jump into Kraidslayer with the help of a wall jump. Having to grab the energy drops from those to not get health bombed by mini Kraid, because all of the super missiles from mini Kraid are rather important to being able to do the Kraid quick kill. On the ground for both of them, and we'll see hopefully 2 quick kills. Very nicely executed quick kills from both runners. Can now enjoy the half damage and the heat protection that Varia's suit provides. On supers again, thanks to mini Kraid still being there. Kraid Z-Tank. We'll be back in this area later in the run after they've gotten power bombs to get the missile pack that is remaining here. Can go down to Norfair and grab all the major are available at in the upper part of it. The E-Tank and high jump here. Both killing that enemy and then pre-opening that door to not have to kill it again. Our double high jump boot grab. There's missiles. Mako left the E-tank for the way out. That is why they did not have to wait for the enemy to come back around. Go into the heated rooms. They make their way over to Bubble Mountain. The missile that's in the lava along the way. They both are now in. Yeah, that enemy thing though. Now there's a lava ballroom. Getting that Bubble Mountain jump on the first attempt. Mako not though. On their way to Speed Booster. And the missile pack just outside of it. Simultaneous item grabs, but one item apart. Fires the missile a little bit early and it despawns before hitting the door, resulting in hitting the door. He's on to Wave Beam. Mako farming some supers. Boost out of there. The platforms. The missile just behind. Overlapping item fanfares of one item apart through the wave beam door. Getting the jump up to the top. Jump to aim. And MakoBytes up there too. Snipes from both of them in the room between Pre-Wave and Bubble Mountain. And BFrobber heading down to Crocomire. The same thing, yes. Grapple routes. It would have been to not do this area yet and instead get ice and do the have to do the ice clip to get to Spring Ball. Sure, but a lot harder to do. melee grapples is about what I was thinking I would see. Has Crocomire down. Grab the E-Tank. Waiting over there a little bit for Croc to mostly go off screen to prevent some lag. Crocomire down also, grabbing that E-Tank. BFrobber doing a running jump up there due to not getting the spark through the door. Mako can get the spark. And there we are. Go catch up a little bit. BFrobber down towards the full jump room. We're jumped a little bit early and didn't quite make it all the way up to the ledge. BFrobber bomb jumping up there, which has allowed MakoBytes to run over and pull ahead. Missing that last bomb jump isn't really accidentally right. And Mako grabbing the missile at the top. BFrobber can now head over to that missile while Mako goes over to the next missile. Boost off the spikes, getting stuck in the acid though. That missile now. Looks like Mako is gonna farm a little bit. Ready to go up and out of Crocomire's area. For the damage boost to the missile, but gets a low damage boost. Happening on the way back. Well, one cycle of farming results in enough health to be able to spark back up. I'll take the escape, grabbing the missile along the way. Make their way to the wreck ship for the next major boss and a whole lot of items. BFrobber just barely making it onto that platform with the off of that one grapple. The runners have Speed Booster being Alpha Spark. Really not getting it. Help BFrobber close this gap slightly. Where is that Alpha Spark? Mako's up red tower. Mako, unfortunately, having an encounter with the Vile Plumes. Boosting across. Tower power bombs and BFrobber right behind, although getting Vile Plumed. High five in front of the statue. There are a couple ways to go about killing all the enemies in our bomb room that MakoBytes is now in. I'm using a power bomb. Needs to hit each of the 3 side hoppers twice to and if one of them is too far away, which was the case for both of them, attacking will be necessary. Up in Criteria, ready to cross the ocean. Opting to spark across the moat. BFrobber charging a spark also, but really not having had the block respawn by the Brit. This is the moat missile. Mako has left it for the way out. Bring the spark, pausing to turn off Spazer. We will be seeing some X Factor action against Fantoon. The speedball into, well, through that bomb block, but too far for it. Oh, also turning off Spazer, meaning we should be 2 X Factorings. Fast pattern. Ooh, Mako only hit with 2 particles of that X Factor though. Looks like BFrobber got 3 particles on that one. Has Phantoon down. BFrobber did not quite have enough damage on Phantoon before using that super missile. That's going to result in an enrage phase. That's going to cost about 18 seconds. The pseudo screw. It's easy enough to deal with the flames. Now BFrobber has Phantoon down. Who grabs the right super missile pack. Any wreck ship items. Well, Phantoon first. This is the missile pack to the left. Mako has both super missile packs. There now is Spiky Death Room. Bad happens in this room. Oh, that's double hit from the falling platform. If only MakoBytes had saved. We'll be heading through the same room. And making it across. BFrobber falling off one of the platforms above the wreck ship tank. Some time. But there is that E-tank. Is continuing. Making a form hit On my way back through Spiky Death Room, though. Those do a full tank of damage. Energy in your reserve tanks. Your iframes can run out. Another hit can happen, which is what happened to Mako. BFrobber went for Attic Spark, but a little bit too high with it and hit the top of and hit one of the ceiling first. Do everything to pre-open the door on the left and go over to the attic missile. Let's set that last work robot to out of the way. That has the missile and is through. Probber on the outside section of the item collection here. Getting that missile with the Shine Spark. O is headed up climb again. The center platform ledge grab climb. That looks so nice when it works like that. Charge a spark for bowling, but not quite getting it. Having to jump across the BFrobber a few being able to put the controller down while Mako that hit right away is unfortunate because now the drops are not all forced to be missiles. But a lot of missiles drop from the second one due to being at full health again. Zo is down. Barking up to the wreck ship reserve. One wrecked ship is the main prize of it. Gravity suit. After a quick below the ocean to get this missile, BFrobber can yeah. Doing Prince Star cleanup, of course, because this is 100%. refill. Kind of energy that BFrobber had that is needed to be able to make all of the sparks that are about to happen. A nice opportunity to make sure that you have the missile count that you think you do. It's a nice spark through the criteria power bombs. BFrobber lining up for the shot to pre-open the door that's all the way on the left that spark through, but Goop sparked instead, charging up for the spark again. That was more than enough health for this to go right. Door that he pre-opened with the wraparound shot. Right through that first half of Gauntlet. It's really wants that reverse mock ball. And BFrobber through the back half of Gauntlet. Rumble blocks. Careful lineup. Really falls down the center of them to get both missiles in one pass and not having to go back around later to get the other one. Whoa, that was a nice save. Quite significant loss of time. Had been able to jump straight back up through those crumble blocks. Can continue into Brinstar and do the cleanup. Got MakoBytes in Big Pink, grabbing that missile and the charge beam. That Moonfall, where the E-Tank and the supers are. Is looking at getting Force 1 supers early. Sliding yourself and the camera up just so that firing a super will it's in that little passage there before the super gets far enough off screen to despawn. Now BFrobber will be heading towards Big Pink. Trying to spark across, but Goop sparked. Yeah, that power bomb clears the blocks entrance to where the power bomb is. BFrobber was attempting to charge a spark along that top, drop down for the to lay the power bomb, and then spark up left up to here. On the crumble block there was a little unfortunate because it prevented BFrobber from doing Mission Impossible strats. Now getting ready to go in the exit of Spore Spawn. Quite with the right. Oh. But that's it. The Green Hill Zone mock ball, but then jumping up to get the pipe missiles. There still are 2 more E-tanks in the big pink area for BFrobber to get. And Wavegate here is one of them. Gets that door open and gets the damage boost through it. Always a nice thing to see work right. MakoBytes has Spazer. We're heading towards the last big pink E-tank. Through and loses speed echoes before the last barrier to go out and run up to get speed echoes again. We'll be sparking back up from that. Nice. On we have Mako. A power bomb to pre-open the yellow door that's up at the upper right of this room. That'll save the power bomb explosion time towards the end of the run. Those pipe missiles while Mako is in the Kraid fight again. Quick kill. So, now that BFrobber has gone through, he can break open the pipe and go clear out Meridia. Is going for the 3-tap to charge the necessary spark to get the missile pack in this room. getting close. There's the charge, there's the spark, there's the missiles. And BFrobber can go visit Mama Turtle. Mako can begin clearing out Upper Norfair. Spontaneous E-Tank pickups. Mako turning off Spazer, interesting choice. All those crabs causing a little trouble for BFrobber getting into this passage towards the... was grabbing Ice Beam early. All is going to be necessary to get through the second gate there. BFrobber is sparking up the mountain. Making nice use of pseudo screw to not have to worry about the crab while walking up there. Oh, while jumping up that shaft towards the beach area. Grabbing that ice beam. Mako using those frozen enemies to set up under that gate. Very nice. Mako with the lava ball room, and BFrobber headed up to the next mini boss, Batoon. Getting Batoon with super missiles. It takes 10 to beat Batoon. I was hitting Batoon's weird hitbox. Through. Ready to charge up for some flavor of halfy, but hitting the door and losing the those. Taking the opportunity to farm a little bit before that again. Getting some super missiles to be sure that endures. BFrobber grapple jump. To get through this room. Forgetting those precious room missiles. As MakoBytes grabs Wave Beam. The Dragon fight. Yeah, there are a few different possibilities for all our Speed Booster and Grapple Beam. Looks like BFrobber was trying to get a Shine Spark suit. Speed. There's blue suit from, and while in the wind-up animation for the Shine Spark. Grapple kill is going to result in a blue suit. BFrobber to do the reverse halfy after grabbing space jump. Through the drops because you cannot run while you have a blue suit, otherwise you lose it. Ooh, BFrobber didn't quite jump high enough before letting off the spark from that blue suit. Put it in a reverse 8th halfy. And do the Maria cleanup. Has defeated Crocomire. But was a little bit too low with it. Down the sand. These sand pits, they're one-way nature, a route through Meridia in 100% to be somewhat roundabout. Interesting choices for relative to the particular passes through the areas that are hit multiple times to actually get the items that are there. Grabs that. Grapple beam gets the best mock ball in the game. That then has to jump back up there for paid the necessary visit to our friend Shactul. Best item in the game. Mako with a nice damage boost back from the cosine room missile. BFrobber ready to pass this room, but remembered that this was necessary, thankfully, before going through the and MakoBytes has the Crocomire escape missiles. Head up to the wrecked ship. The super missile gate behind him. Nice. Mako is attempting to do a left to right green gate glitch. Definitely is not a thing. We've got BFrobber trying to clear these space pirates out without the help of plasma. Mako doing suitless Meridia. Certainly an interesting way to go about things. Through Cacatac Alley now. Through the remaining set of sand pits. over that top area for BFrobber. And BFrobber going back down to long way. Still are the yep, BFrobber's sparking up to get them. Oh, making progress up Main Street. That first platform can be a little tough to the left sand pit. Those last couple of items that are remaining in Meridia. Tank and some missiles. Mako has made it up past the hills. Has all of the items in Meridia and can move on to Lower North Fair. Is grappling across the Meridia mountain. But this grappling is something that's definitely easier to do. And to Norfair, BFrobber is going to detour to grab that missile pack that had to be left behind in Kraid's lair due to lack of power bombs. And handy for so finds himself faced with a green door without super missiles. To get up to the super missile pack that is past beach. Heading down into Norfair, going to remaining items such as Ice Beam before heading down to Lower Norfair. That back and forth wall jumping, suitless, that will get you up there. BFrobber with Ice Beam. Must have fallen back down. Or with that room missile. speed boost all the way across to... looks like Mako is going to grab more super missiles. Presumably by getting crab supers. The 4-tile wide shaft is the wall jump up suitless. The lava, and is ready to the best music in the game. Going to climb up Main Street again. For another chance at grabbing the crab super pack. Speed echoes to not have to deal with the flames. Entering the GT fight. Taking full advantage of Springball to not have a chance as long as he continued to hold jump of needing to, of falling through before getting that missile pack. Everything except Spazer. This should result in an interesting fight against GT. In the safe spot, and chipping away GT's health with Spazer's special beam combos. It's quite a way to do it. Those is going to hit GT for the equivalent of 2/3 of what a Dave's plasma shot, which is the usual strategy against GT, would do. Is now just firing charge shots upward. 2 power bombs for later in Lower Norfair. There aren't that many power bomb drops from GT once BFrobber manages to kill GT. Meanwhile, now has the necessary super missile to get through that green door and continue through more of Meridia. He was getting to be a nice being defeated and is down now. Meaning that BFrobber can now grab Screw Attack. MakoBytes going for some grapple jumps to jump trajectory from BFrobber, having just the tiniest little bit of rightward speed. Can get ready to go through the pillars. For fast pillars. Right, setting up for the ice clip. Needed in Suitless due to not being able to use Speed Booster. BFrobber with the Mickey Mouse missiles. Ready to kill Batoon. BFrobber without space jump. Interesting. Has defeated Batoon. However, killing those key hunters with some style by all screw attacking into them. Almost getting to the morph passage where the E-tank is and is in it now. Grabbing those power bombs of shame, which are required anyway in this category and are therefore not really making those Kegos through the spike platforms. Pirates. Something that will be a little bit tough to do with a Spazer turned on. Work nicely also. Down the sand pits. Well, the BFrobber is just about at Ridley. I wonder what sort of Ridley fight we might see here. Just going for the items that are in right sand pit. Is entering the Ridley fight. Pulls. Interesting strategy here. But they are very spammable in 100%. Oh, has made it up to the missiles. in the right sandpit. More missiles into Ridley. To finish Ridley off with some charge shots. I was trying to get the power bombs up there, but we'll see MakoBytes try to freeze the mini Dragon there and attempt to do suitless spring ball. Not quite dead yet for BFrobber. Pattern is a very nice opportunity to for attacks. Sandfall and that high flush with those. This is going to be rather difficult to get across. Meanwhile, BFrobber has finished defeating Ridley. It's having some trouble getting out of that sand under the sandfall. It's doing a lot of damage, those projectiles, and Mako has in the SRL chat. BFrobber. Chanel. Thing to see what Mako was going for in that run. For that. BFrobber heading through the lower north fair. Has a few items still to get. This missile, the power bombs past it, and the Franker Z missiles. There are those power bombs. Last item of Lower Norfair. The Frankersee missiles. See some Frankersees. Walling through the Three Musketeers. More for them. Bombing out those blocks. Off Lower Norfair there. The knockback line up such that BFrobber got boosted across there. Grabbing the final reserve tank. All that's left of Norfair for BFrobber is this missile pack. BFrobber with some goop sparks in the speed booster hallway. Spark all the way through. I wonder if that's going to hit the save spot. Nope, went right through it. I'll head out of Norfair and Brinstar and Criteria. We'll jump up to the Meridia exit. Accidentally jumping right into the yapping wall. That's gonna cost a little bit of time. I open that X-ray door. That's... I think BFrobber might still have space jump turned off. Through and into the X-ray room. Double item up. To escape from the room by screw attacking against the block that of that room without space jump is a lot easier than now it's time for BFrobber's reverse Green Hill Zone. That door that was pre-opened with power bombs the last time that BFrobber was in this room. Power bomb pack. Those last few missile packs and last energy tank that are over to the right here. BFrobber headed towards the Billy Mays missiles. The last items of Brinstar. Looks like BFrobber is going to try and get all the way to the elevator or still morph. Doing so is not going to allow bringing a Shine Spark charge into room, which is really useful to the pits in it. Mother Brain missiles. Only 2 items remain now. Shaft of climb. And plasma might... Okay. Not all those are frozen in the right spot, but the first one became unfrozen. Or could charge a spark across them. Spark charge, there's the spark. There's the final pack of super missiles. Spring ball action to get across this spike pit. I'm swapping here. See what BFrobber did. Missile pack to the left is 1. Picking with ordinary bombs through it. Gives BFrobber 100%. Heading over to the statue room. Up here and over through to get there though. Sure. To the amount of time it takes to go visit the ship and make sure you really do have everything. With no plasma. Praetorian. Jump. Instead, doing the speedball springball to get through that black barrier there. An interesting thing to see. To the statue room we go. Yeah. Scenes playing, this would be a good chance to make sure that you are following the runners. Nice for us. Off, space jump 1, Varia off. Well, other than the lack of plasma, it looks like we'll be seeing a the usual Dorian now. And the Metroids to get them all close enough together. All in one shot. Room 3. Grouping through grabbing for Metroid Room 4. Off the side hoppers. There is one more Metroid. Probably we'll do at skipping it. Although now that we've Metroid to some radiation, that didn't prevent it from grabbing us. Rubber will have to refill. Rooms between here and Mother Brain. A moonfall through this room. Well, with landing on that platform, that's not going to be a thing. Zeb skip. Showing its usefulness again in getting through those gaps there. One down. Waiting for Mother Brain 2. On. Off, so each charge shot and each super is doing 1/60th of Mother Brain 2's health. BFrobber will be finishing Mother Brain off with missiles. Even the amount of missiles that BFrobber has left is enough. Well, thanks to this being 100%, those missiles are nice and spammable. That catch-up hit, though. 2's down. Ah, turning screw attack back on. For... oh, well, past the... needed for stand-up, meaning that there is not going to be stand-up. There will be a full Mother Brain 3 fight after finishes doing its thing. Another Rain 3 time after that heroic sacrifice of the Metroid. Needs to be hit with 36 of these Hyper Beam shots. But you can fire them. But possible to keep Mother Brain stun locked for non-trivial amounts of time. Brain 3. All that is left is share. Straight through escape rooms 1 and 2. Avoid that corner. Through escape room 3 with the spark. Wondering if I would see there. Fall down escape 4. Spark up the climb. Even. As we're going, I'm sure that the animals will be coming into play. Or not. With an official SRL time of 1 hour, 48 minutes, and 38 seconds. GG. We still do need to see that 100% total at the end, even though all the right numbers at the ship refill. Good chance to follow the winners. This was quite an interesting race. forget to get ready on Deer Force. Deer Force. Collecting items is 100% confirmed valid run. Wins this race. GG. We all for the for Super Metroid for thanks for watching. Be sure that you follow the runners. Thanks to race to watch and commentate, and thanks to everyone involved in the tournament and at Speed Gaming for putting this on. Race in this tournament is going to be at noon Eastern time tomorrow. Actually going to be me versus Iskua. What Speed Gaming channel that is on has not yet been decided, but the next race of this tournament, and also going to be a long succession of them starting at race starting at 5 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. So yeah, there's going to be quite a lot of Super Metroid coming up, but this is all for tonight. Thanks for watching. Stomp, and I'll see you